All right, so to make a subsection from cells or subpopulation from cells, we're going to first create a copy of this original cells object, so duplicate it. If you don't need the original population of cells, then you can skip this step, but I think it's nice just to leave the original ones alone. So I have this cells object here that's tracked through time. You can see the tracks are present. You can even see them here in the edit tab. These are the tracks from this simple data set. So first I'm going to filter, and I can use any filter as long as it's selecting everything. So I want to select my entire population, and over here in the navigation panel I want to be in the full track selection, not in object selection. We're going to use this one later, but for now we need to be in the full track selection. And so then I'm going to duplicate the selection to new cells. And this duplicated one are the ones that I'm going to actually use to create my subpopulation. And so here, this one's turned off, and you can see that this one is the same, and my tracks are still present here. They're the same number of objects that were generated between these two, so they are duplicated and they are actually the same. And so I'll go to the filter, and I'm going to use that time index statistic. You can use whatever one you want, whether it's the time, cell time or time index. Either one works. But here is now where we need to switch to object selection. We don't want to be in the full track selection. And instead of selecting the cells that I want to keep, I'm going to select the ones that I'm not interested in. So for this example, I only want the first 10 time points. So I'm going to change this to 11. And I don't need to have anything in the upper boundary here because it'll go to the end of the time series. And you can see here that this is selecting 32 of the 81 cells over the course of the time series that are being selected right now. I'm then going to go to the Edit tab and delete those. And then let that process real quick. And you can see here that my total number of objects has decreased from 81 down to 49. And if I run through the time series, you can see that I have my objects here, but then when I get to frame number 11, they disappear. So this is how I would keep my objects for a specific time series. You want to delete the ones you're not interested in instead of trying to keep the ones you are interested in. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.